Since last summer, parents, school boards, and thirsty political groups have pulled off over 1,500 book bans in schools across the US. That's more bans than in 2018, 2019, and 2020 combined. Actual book bans have taken hold in districts in over half the states and hit more than 1,000 different titles. The American Library Association has recommendations for how someone can submit a questionable book to be reviewed and possibly removed. This process usually involves the government's #1 fetish, paperwork, which is supposed to make sure the people trying to pull books have, read those books. But those protocols aren't being followed. Only 4% of reported bans since last summer followed a formal process. Most were handed down by school administrators or board members, often looking to appease screaming adults.
This is pornography, plain and simple, and it does not belong in our schools.
Many of the banned books have main characters who are people of color. About a quarter directly address race or racism. A little more than that deal with themes related to being LGBTQ. Conservative politicians and advocacy groups are playing off that fear by releasing lists of hundreds of books that they think should be forbidden. So even if they're not formally banned, schools are taking these books off the shelves to avoid the fight. But what is clear is that the people most impacted are already the students. Students who are being robbed of places and ways to ask questions and get information, who are being told that something about themselves is wrong or pornographic, or that their lived experiences has never been and never will be part of the American story.